Let me ask you a question. Do you really need to earn a six-figure income to be wealthy? Because if that were true, why are so many high-income people still broke? And so many average earners quietly becoming millionaires? The truth is, wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how you use what you earn. In this video, we'll go step by step through how regular people build real wealth without luck, crypto hype, or lottery wins. We'll cover how to change your money mindset, use smart systems, invest even with small amounts, and build income streams that work for you, not the other way around. Stick with me till the end because I'll also show you the wealth ladder system, a simple framework you can start today, no matter your salary. Why most people get wealth wrong. Let's start with the myth that kills financial progress. I'll start saving when I earn more. Wrong. Because if you can't manage $1,000, you won't manage $10,000 either. Wealth is a habit, not an amount. What keeps people poor isn't income, it's lifestyle inflation, bad habits, and lack of systems. Think about it. You get a raise, you upgrade your phone, you earn more, you rent a bigger apartment, you get a bonus, you take a trip you can't afford. And suddenly your expenses grow faster than your income. The goal isn't to look rich, it's to be financially unshakable. The mindset shift from consumer to owner. There are two types of people: consumers who spend, owners who invest. Consumers see money as something to spend. Owners see money as workers, tiny employees that go out and earn more. Every time you buy something unnecessary, imagine you're firing one of your money employees. Every time you invest, you're hiring another one. That's how you shift your mindset. And here's the secret. You don't need to start with a lot. You just need to start with intention. Step 1. Track where your money goes. Before you can grow your wealth, you need to know where it leaks. Download any free budgeting app like Notion templates, YNAB, or even Google Sheets. For 1 month, track every single expense. You will be shocked where your money disappears. Snacks, random subscriptions, late-night Amazon scrolls. Now divide your expenses into 3 categories: needs, rent, food, transport; wants, entertainment, takeout, shopping; growth, investing, skills, health. Your job is simple: reduce the wants and grow the growth. That's where wealth begins, in awareness. Once you see where your money actually goes, patterns start to appear, and that's when you regain control. You'll notice the small habits that drain your wallet the most. Not because you spend too much, but because you spend without noticing. The goal isn't to feel guilty, it's to get curious. Ask yourself, does this expense move me forward or keep me stuck? Even tiny adjustments, skipping one impulse buy or redirecting that money towards savings, create real change over time. Awareness turns into intention, and intention turns into progress. Because once you understand your spending, you're not just tracking numbers anymore. You're building direction for your future. Step 2. Create a money system that works automatically. Most people manage money emotionally. Wealthy people manage it mechanically. Here's a simple system called the 50-30-20 rule with a twist. 50% needs 30%, wants 20%, wealth. But the twist is, automate that 20%. Every time you get paid, your bank automatically transfers that 20% into a separate account. No thinking, no temptation. That account becomes your freedom fund. Automation removes emotion, and once money is out of sight, it's safe. When you automate your money, you stop relying on willpower and start relying on a system. It's like putting your finances on autopilot. Your bills get paid, your savings grow, and your future builds itself quietly in the background. Even if it's just a small amount at first, consistency beats size. 10 euros invested automatically every week is better than waiting for the perfect time. The goal is to make saving and investing something that just happens, the same way rent or Netflix does. No guilt, no decisions, no missed opportunities. Because when your money moves automatically toward your goals, you free up the most valuable resource of all, your focus. That's how wealth is built, not with stress or spreadsheets, but with systems that work while you live your life. Step 3. Build your freedom fund, even if small. If your salary isn't high, your savings rate matters even more. Start by building your emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This gives you peace of mind and protects you from debt. Then, start investing, even small. You don't need $10,000 to start investing. You can begin with $10, $20, or $50 per week using apps like eToro, Robinhood, or Nordnet. Remember, time greater than amount. It's not about how much you start with, it's about how long you stay invested. Let's make this real for a moment. Imagine you earn around 2,000 euros a month. If you save just 10%, that's 200 euros. It might not sound like much, but after 1 year, that's 2,400 euros sitting in your freedom fund. And if you invest part of it, even a simple index fund could start growing quietly behind the scenes. That's the beauty of starting small. You don't need to wait until you make more money. You just need to make your money behave differently. Here's a simple way to do it. Create 2 accounts. Account 1, your regular checking account for everyday spending. Account 2, your freedom fund. Separate, no card, no temptation. Every time you get paid, set an automatic transfer, even if it's 50 euros. The trick is, you'll never see that money in your main balance, so you won't spend it. Now, as this fund grows, it becomes your safety net. If your car breaks down, you're covered. If you lose your job, you're not panicking in week 2. You can breathe, think and plan, instead of reacting. After that, move from saving to growing. Use simple tools like eToro, Nordnet or Revolut Investing. Nothing complex. Start with 10 euros or 20 euros per week. Over time, you'll start seeing your freedom fund not just as a backup plan, but as your first real asset. And here's what happens next. The moment you realize your money is working quietly in the background, you stop worrying about every euro. You start thinking long-term. And that mindset, calm, patient, and consistent, is what really builds wealth. So don't aim to be perfect. Aim to be consistent. Because even if your salary stays the same, your system can make you wealthier every single month. Step 4. Investing for beginners made simple. Here's the simplest formula. Wealth equals income minus expenses plus invested time times compound growth. You don't need to be a Wall Street trader, you just need to own pieces of the economy. 3 beginner-friendly options. Index funds / ETFs, track the market. S&P 500 MSCI World, dividend stocks, pay you regularly like rent from owning a business. Crypto, long-term, not trading. Small allocation in BTC or ETH for diversification. Don't try to time the market. Focus on time in the market. Compounding will do the heavy lifting if you stay consistent. Think of investing like planting a tree. The earlier you plant it, the longer it has to grow, and the shade it gives later depends on how patient you are. Let's take a simple example. If you invest 50 euros a week in an index fund with an average 8% annual return, in 10 years you'll have around 36,000 euros. In 20 years, that same habit could grow to over 120,000 euros, just from staying consistent. That's the power of time, not timing. The mistake most beginners make is trying to outsmart the market, buying when it feels right and selling when it doesn't. But markets move in cycles. If you just keep investing through ups and downs, those small regular contributions average out and grow automatically. And don't forget, diversification matters. You can start with one ETF, then add dividend stocks later, and maybe a small percentage in crypto. But keep the base stable and simple. Also, reinvest your dividends instead of spending them. Those tiny payouts might not seem like much, but when reinvested, they multiply your growth over time. Finally, don't check your portfolio every day. Let it breathe. Think in years, not weeks. Investing works best when it's boring, because behind the scenes, compound growth is doing all the exciting work for you. Step 5. Increase your income strategically. You can't save your way to wealth forever, you must expand. So here's how to increase your income without burnout. Skill stacking. Learn high-value skills that add income. AI tools, design, digital marketing, freelancing. Side hustles. Build a small online project. YouTube, ebooks, print on demand or tutoring. Leverage AI. Tools like ChatGPT, Canva or Notion can multiply your productivity. Even an extra $300 per month if invested can turn into tens of thousands over time. Wealth is built not from one big move, but from many small ones repeated consistently. When you start earning extra income, the key is to treat it differently. Don't let it blend into your regular spending. Every new euro should have a purpose. Half can go into your freedom fund, and the rest can fuel your next income project or help you build better tools, software, or education that multiplies your results. The smartest way to grow faster is to reinvest in yourself. Take a small course, upgrade your gear, or pay for a tool that saves you time. If a 20 euros subscription helps you earn 200 euros faster, that's not a cost, it's leverage. You can also look for ways to turn your skills into assets. If you know how to design, record tutorials and sell them. If you're good at writing, build templates or mini guides online. If you use AI tools, package your workflow and offer it as a service. The beauty of the digital economy is that one good idea can work 24/7. While you sleep, it keeps earning. That's how small side projects quietly grow into real income streams. And remember, expansion doesn't mean burnout. You're not trying to do everything, just the few things that multiply your time and skills. Because the goal isn't to work more, it's to work smarter and build income that keeps growing even when you take a break. Step 6. The power of minimalism and value-based spending. Let's talk about something few people mention: money happiness. When you stop buying things just to impress others, you suddenly have more money and more peace. Buy less, but better. Spend only on things that give long-term value or memorable experiences. Ask yourself before every purchase, will this make me happy for more than a week? If not, skip it and invest the difference. When you start spending intentionally, you realize how little you actually need to feel content. Most people chase the next thing, a new phone, a trend, an upgrade, but satisfaction fades fast. Minimalism isn't about owning nothing, it's about owning what truly adds value to your life. Think of it like this: every euro you don't waste buys you a piece of freedom. Freedom to travel, to take a break, to invest, or to say no to a job you hate. Before you buy something, pause and ask 2 questions. Do I already have something that does this job? Is this improving my life or just filling a moment? If it's only a quick dopamine hit, skip it. But if it helps you learn, create, or experience something meaningful, that's a smart purchase. Start practicing value-based spending. Spend on quality items that last, on good food that fuels you, and on experiences that create memories. Cut the rest. Subscriptions you forgot, impulse sales, stuff that clutters your space. The less you own, the lighter you feel. And the money you save isn't lost joy. It's fuel for your next investment or new income stream. Because the goal isn't to have more things, it's to have more choices. Step 7. Build multiple income streams. Wealthy people have one thing in common: multiple income streams. Even if your salary is small, you can build digital income, YouTube, blogging, affiliate marketing; passive income, dividends, rental, royalties; creative income, selling designs, templates, music. Start small. Pick one, learn it, automate it, then move to the next. Every stream adds one layer of financial safety. The goal isn't to create 10 businesses at once, it's to build one stream at a time until it runs smoothly on its own. Think of it like building a river system. Your salary might be the main river, but every new stream, digital, passive, or creative, adds more flow toward your wealth. When one dries up, the others keep you moving forward. Start with what feels natural for you. If you enjoy teaching, build a YouTube channel or an online course. If you're analytical, try dividend investing or affiliate websites. If you're creative, design digital products or sell prints, templates, or even stock photos. The secret is automation. Once your first stream works, use systems or tools to keep it running with less effort. Schedule posts, use AI assistants, or set up auto-investing. That's how your time starts working for you. Remember, each income stream doesn't have to be huge. Maybe one brings 100 euros a month, another 300 euros, and a third 500 euros. Together they create stability, freedom, and choice. That's how ordinary people quietly build extraordinary wealth. And most importantly, treat every stream like a long-term seed, not a quick win. It might not pay off right away, but if you stay consistent, those small earnings begin to multiply and support each other. That's when you stop relying on one source and start living with true financial independence. Step 8. The Wealth Ladder System. Here's the framework you can start today, even with minimum wage. Survival. Pay bills, eliminate debt. Stability. Build a 3-month emergency fund. Growth. Start investing and side hustle. Freedom. Passive income covers expenses. Legacy. Wealth supports your goals and others. This ladder works for everyone, no matter the salary, country, or background. Climb one step at a time, but never stop climbing. Everyone starts somewhere on the ladder, and that's the point. Most people try to skip steps, but wealth isn't a jump, it's a climb. At the survival stage, your only job is to stay afloat, pay rent, cover food, and avoid new debt. Even saving 10 euros a week matters. It builds discipline, not just money. Think of it as building your financial breathing room. Once you reach stability, life feels lighter. You're not rich yet, but you sleep better because you know you can handle a flat tire, a medical bill, or a slow work month without panic. That peace of mind is worth more than any luxury. Then comes growth. Here's where things get exciting. Your extra income starts working for you. You might start investing small amounts in ETFs or building your first side project. The key is consistency, not perfection. If you invest 50 euros a month for a year, that's 12 actions closer to freedom. Next is freedom. This is the stage where your passive income covers your basic expenses. It doesn't mean you quit working, it means you choose what to work on. You can take a break, travel, or start something new without fear. Finally comes legacy. Now your money starts shaping more than your life. It impacts others. Maybe you help your family, support a cause, or teach others what you learned. Legacy isn't about building an empire, it's about building something that lasts beyond you. And the best part? This ladder resets every time you grow. You master one step, then find the next challenge that expands your freedom even more. That's how real wealth is built. Quietly, intentionally, one step at a time. Final mindset. Become your own asset. Your greatest asset isn't your job, it's you. Your skills, your knowledge, your discipline, they grow faster than any stock or crypto ever will. Invest in yourself. Books, courses, health, mindset. Because when you grow, your income follows naturally. So, how do you build wealth without a high salary? You start with what you have. You manage it smartly. You grow it slowly. And you keep learning. Because real wealth isn't about luxury, it's about freedom. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button so YouTube shows it to more people like you. And let me know in the comments, what's one money habit you want to change this month? Subscribe for more videos that make finance simple, visual, and achievable. Because your journey to wealth starts right now. Thanks for watching, and remember, your future self will thank you. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research or consult a financial advisor before making investment decisions. And that's what Money for You is all about, turning finance into something simple, visual, and achievable.